So this is Amber. This is hair today, gone tomorrow.
Aww.
The last time I got this cut was the pixie on Saturday, which is only 3 or 4 days ago, and it has fallen out this much. So, yep, it's time to shave it off. I was gonna try to get a mohawk, but as you see, there's not even not even enough for that. It's making me sneeze. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
What garb would you like for me to use? Do you want me to take it down to the skin?
take it down as close as you can.
As close as I can. So I
Yeah.
can get it closer with my trimmers if that's what you want. So I'll probably do this and then
That'll be
kind of
fun.
run over it with the trimmers. Okay.
That's perfect.
Here we go. It'll grow back. It's
It'll
just
go
hair.
back. Yep.
Plus it makes some really awesome things.
And I've got lots of them. I invested in a bunch during Halloween. Some bright pink and blue and long white curly and silver. And I got a tie-dye bozo wig and just all kinds of fun stuff. And I have lots of hats from the last 2 times. And tons of scarves. So yes, I am very prepared. Yeah, I'm doing chemo through March. So the hats will definitely come in handy.
How long does it usually take for your hair to grow back after
It starts back in a couple of months, and it's nice flat top, and it really looks like I've got hair in just a month or so. But that's after the chemo actually stops, and that won't be until March. So I'm going to be bald for months.
So have you ever looked like this before? Like
Yeah.
complete shave?
Yep.
So that's your first rodeo.
No, it's not my first rodeo, and I shaved myself before, which was a little bit choppy, but I managed. But it's so much more fun to have other people involved, so I don't have to do it by myself.
Well, not that it's perfect by any means, but you do something called peace of kindness. Anytime you get your own shave, chemo, radiation, it goes to our company.
Oh,
You're
that's
not
so
charged for
nice.
that.
Oh, Amber, that's so nice to know. I was thinking I was going to have to actually pay for the
No.
bills. Oh, that's so delightful. Thank you so much. That's great. What a nice service. I will Facebook that. I will include that in the video and let people know. That's very nice. It's called Clips of Kindness.
Figure time out.
Yeah, definitely.
And you are taking it well compared to what most people do, which I completely understand.
And I've learned. And I've written a book. I'm writing a second one now.
Is it out?
It will be in a couple of months, probably, just in the right perfect timing. It's called Holy Shift, Everything's a Gift.
Aww.
And it talks about how to do this with spirituality, with
Right.
love, with peace, with promise, with friends, with community. You know, we're none of this doing this by ourselves. And this time, since I'm doing it here in Bloomington, and I now have a community, which I didn't have before because I was on the road full time. I taught people how to sing all over the country. So I was on the road for 12 years before I got sick the very first time. And I was doing all my treatments up in Indianapolis, an hour and a half away.
Oh, wow.
So I was by myself or with family, one person at a time usually. And I learned then to meditate and do my music and accept the chemo as medicine and thank my cells and stay in peace and gratitude.
Right.
Now, since then, I've joined the Threshold Choir. We sing at bedside for hospice. I have a community of singers. I have a second choir that's my own. And I have a church family that I'm very involved with. And I have about 5 or 6 people coming to chemo every single week. We sing together. We meditate together. They pray over the bag. It is a joyous occasion. It is so much fun.
We have to be thankful that we live in a time where it's true.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that it's okay that I do this. And I think, who knows what I might be starting for other people, just giving them options of having community with them and how that can help and how that can be important. Because I feel so uplifted. How can I not be healed?
Right.
You know? And I don't watch television, I'm not reading, we're just singing together and laughing. And when I'm actually getting the drip itself, the whole hour's worth of chemo, that's when we go into meditation with the music.
So music is super important to you.
Oh yes, absolutely. big time. And it has been since before I was born.
Really?
Yeah, Mom sang to me in utero. And I had a memory of that long ago, and I called her and asked her, I said, did you sing to me when I was in your tummy? And she said, all the time. Thanks, Mom.
Is your mom still around?
No, she passed in between the two cancer illnesses. She had, she had pancreatic cancer and was diagnosed the day before Thanksgiving in 14. And that was at the tail end of my second cancer, which was when I was in Chemo. So I stopped 3 short to take care of her with my sister. And she and I walked Mom home for the next 5 months. And it was terrible and wonderful. And
Was she ready?
as ready as she can be. Yeah, she was still trying to do the clinical trials, and they just weren't working. And she fell in the hospital and broke her leg and wound up in rehab, and then couldn't do chemo. And she was only on hospice for a week, and then left a week after.
Stepdad.
Wow,
Yeah, I can take a 4 drive.
that's quick.
Yeah, he had said
Better than that.
uh,
The best that I can with the best that I have. 'Cause the best that I
Esophageal.
am can't get better than that. Doing the best that I can with the best that I have. 'Cause the best that I am can't get better than that.
thank him all this time for
Yep.
The best that I can with the best that I
Well, I
he
hear
was ready.
Yeah, I hear it's not bad on the other side, you know,
Yeah.
and we're all gonna go.
Right.
So
It's really the only thing terrifying.
absolutely. So let's do that beautifully too. You
Right.
know? And if you really are there is no such thing as death. Because I'm sure you hear from them all the time.
Right.
You know? Mom's with me constantly. My dad passed a year later.
Sure.
They've been divorced for 41 years.
Yeah.
Go figure. So they're both with me all the time. I am more convinced all the time that there's no such thing as death.
Right.
Does it seem
Somewhere
like
else.
pretty?
It's gorgeous.
Oh.
Just like you.
Look at that.
Beautiful.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much.
You are very
Amber, for
welcome.
being
It was my
a part of
pleasure.
this. I really appreciate all of it.
Thank
you. Oh, I know they will. Everything always
It
works
will.
out.
It will. I can tell you've got one of those spirits.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you for that affirmation.
You
I
are very
appreciate
welcome,
that.
and you are good to go. Okay.
I appreciate
okay.
that
You
too.
have a wonderful day.
Thanks.
you.
See you next time.
Doing the best that I can